time and fertility, and specifically expanding time and fertility. If you're here now or in the replay, let me know where you're coming from and how you're doing today. I always come back to the chat at the very end and check in with everything that's going on there. So, yeah, expanding time. Time and fertility, it's one of the most intense pieces, right? Because it feels a little bit like one of those, adventure movies where there's a room that somebody's gone into with treasure and it's closing in on them and they have to find a way to escape, right? And maybe get the treasure too. I feel like that's very symbolic to fertility. But before we jump into that, I realize I literally rolled out of bed to come in here. I am still sick, so excuse the sound of my voice. I'm very thankful that you're here. Wherever you are in the world, this is our place together to get and give you positive energy, encouragement, and some tips and tricks along the way for your fertility, whether it's midlife or you're struggling in general. I love creating this space for you. I'm also the founder of the Inner Fertility Circle, which is a beautiful, sacred, cozy, private space where we do some mindfulness and I give you energy, and it's a lovely space. And if that's interesting, you can jump down in the description. Um, Thanks for being here. Okay, so expanding time. Why did I choose this? Well, because it is the number one thing that comes up in every circle, in every client meeting, and in general when I talk with people around fertility and possibilities of pregnancy, especially, well, it's especially as you're getting older. I was in my 40s, right? I was moving towards 50 when I had Ella, and but even when you're younger, it's this feeling of not wasting time. Happy Friday to you too, Cindy. Uh, it's this feeling of, do I have enough time? Do you have enough time? Making the right choices, and on, right? It's just, and it's one of these things that just, it hangs over you. And so I today just wanted to do a simple exercise. And now I don't know if you've ever done this before, but there is an idea around time not being so linear as we may think, that it's point A to point B. If you're at all into quantum physics or have explored it or watch sci-fi like I do, then it's something to play with. There's this idea that time can work differently, that there's literally that there could be an awareness of expanding time. And whether you believe in that or not, I think it's a wonderful exercise to just hold the space that feels small and expand it. It's one of the things when you're working with fertility, they do that even just with inside of your uh, reproductive area. There's this expansion of space. Maybe we'll do that in probably we'll do that in the circle. I don't know if we have enough time to do that here, but maybe we will sometime. Just the feeling of expanding and creating space. Well, this is doing that all around you. As far as time is, I'd like to do that with you for, oh, thank you for the like, by that way. It helps people find this and get the help they need. Um, is imagining yourself right now, or not even imagining yourself, feeling yourself where you are now, and this feeling of the pressure of time, and taking a moment and almost literally, just literally pushing it out. It's that feeling of, I've got time. And I even would love for you to say it. Maybe you're not in a place where you can say that right now. Say it in your head as, there's enough time, and pushing it out, with your hands literally. There's enough time for you to do it your way, for you to connect with the right people, to support and aid and give you what you need, to find the right food, to sometimes it's even find the right partner, or to align with your partner if you have that, to have it be fun. There's enough time to take breaks when you need them. It's just pushing all that out. I wish you could see my hands going further. It's like really going out. And on an energetic level, there's only so far your hands can reach, is imagining that, sometimes I like to imagine paintbrushes because I paint sometimes, is that paintbrush is like reaching way out there, creating the space for you. And let it go as far as you need. Sometimes in meditations I do that, is allowing that space. Maybe we haven't done a meditation on expanding time. Let's do that one. Is expanding the time. Oh, we had a message jump in and out. I don't see it. Is expanding that time out because you deserve that. Whether you are 20, 30, 40, 50 something, you deserve the same time. Imagine this, that if you are having an interview or you're meeting with someone to talk with them, and imagine if they did something as crazy as, well, if you're 17, you get 20 minutes to talk to this person you've always wanted to talk to. And if you're 20, you get 15 minutes. And if you're 30 something, that you get 10 minutes. And if you're 40 something, then you get 5 minutes. And if you're 50 something, you're not going to get much time at all. Well, that just doesn't seem fair. And I think of this in the same way. To get the resources, to be able to connect with who or what you need, is there's enough time. And there's not going to be some, what do I say, a removal of time. And I know that it feels that way. And I know that the information out there says if you're this age and you have this percentage, I would love for you to just step away from that. We had a video way back when is talking about stats and stepping away from them. Maybe I'll put that down in the description when I get a chance here when we finish. You are so incredible. And the fact that you're here and you're looking for ways to be lifted up, that's what we're here for, is to lift you up and remind you that there's more time than you think. When I started doing that and working with that more with myself, when I was in my mid 40s and losing babies and not getting pregnant, and things just started to feel smaller and smaller. And I don't want that for you. So that's why we're here talking about what you do want. You do want more space, and you have it because we just created it now. And in the moments when it feels like it's closing in again because someone makes a comment or you read a stat or your doctor or your support person or a family member or even yourself says something that closes that in again, is just taking a moment, taking a breath, and pushing it out one more time, because there's enough time. And we want your body and you to feel that. All right, I'm going to look down in the chat now. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you want to, and putting the notification if you want to hear when I'm coming back. I think next week we're going to do, I've been pretty sick, but I've been able to come in here. So I think next week we're going to do every day again, but we're going to do one day that's later in the day. I think Tuesday. Tuesday we'll do 1 o'clock for Q&A. Okay. All right, Cindy. I've been feeling like my younger self lately. Oh, I love that. I am young. That's right. I love this. Thank you. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I'm just trying to take naps. Lots of naps. You can see I'm a little bit worse for wear. I woke up at 3:30 this morning because I couldn't breathe. It's all good. It's good to be here. I get energized by this. Even if my hair looks crazy, it doesn't matter. It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for your time. And remember, you can keep expanding that space. I love this about being young. Maybe that's another topic for another day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, talk to you soon. And Cindy, I'll also see you next week for the inner circle. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.